Rapid firing 3 things I wish I knew before getting a breast augmentation, coming from someone who has had multiple surgeries, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. If you're new here, by the way, my name is Karen and we share very honest content in this corner of the internet. So if that's for you, make sure to give me a follow. And if you want to know more about the whole breast augmentation surgery itself, there is a highlight saved on my Instagram with tons of content. Number 1, I wish I knew about the internal bra. I had no idea that this even existed when I got my first surgery done. So there are different techniques to do this. My revision surgeon does this with a barbed suture technique primarily, and he does this on literally every single patient because an internal bra basically is going to act kind of like a bra with an underwire on the sides and underneath. It's basically going to act like a push-up that is going to help support the weight of the implant and make sure that you get the best long-term results with those implants staying where they should be, because not everyone's internal tissues do the best job at keeping them in place. 2, I wish that I knew that there were different cohesion levels of implants. And no, this is not volume. This is also not profile. This is something totally different. So cohesion actually refers to how firm or how structured the gel is inside of an implant. So an implant that is more cohesive is actually going to maintain its shape a lot more when standing, especially in the upper fold. So I have a highly cohesive implant, but a lower cohesive implant is actually going to maintain most of its volume underneath. It's actually going to shift more when standing. I don't know if these existed back in 2019 because I previously had Mentor implants, and I don't think Mentor even at the time offered that. But had I known, I definitely would have picked implants that would have been more in line with my aesthetic goals. And number 3, I wish that I knew that you could get this surgery done without being under general anesthetic. And I assume that this applies to other plastic surgeries or general surgeries as well. There's a large risk associated with general anesthesia. And when I speak to a lot of moms actually who are interested in the surgery, that is their biggest fear. Not the surgery itself, but they have children to think about and they're afraid to go under. General anesthetic as well also has a lot of side effects. So a lot of nausea, vomiting, constipation, and so forth. So my first surgery was done under general anesthetics, and then I had the comparison a few years later when I had my revision, and it was like a wildly different experience under deep sedation. What they did is they gave me a thoracic block from like here to like my waist, so I literally didn't feel anything, and then I was given some form of intravenous drug cocktail that made me kind of loopy, and I wasn't conscious when I was in the OR, but I was like breathing on my own. I wasn't under general anesthetic, and I felt great when I woke up from surgery. Oh, and definitely ask for the thoracic block as well, because I did not get that in my first surgery. I don't think that all surgeons do it, but when I tell you that my ride home was torturous the first time around, and it was wildly different the second time around, I felt nothing. You're gonna want that. Let me know if you found this video helpful, and if you have any questions, drop them below. I'm happy to film more videos.